It's raining, it's pouring, the old man is snoring. Hello, everyone. I hope you're here. Vincentius Primus, can you do me a favor and check because I had a bumpy beginning just to see if I'm actually streaming. And here we go. Hi, it's pouring down rain but it's in the afternoon. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm going to change my view. In Prasino, that was the time in Prasino, and we are looking over the new dairy farm. Yay, I'm streaming. Vincentius Prime is verified. I'm streaming. Yay, team. Okay, let me show you what we did this morning in Twitch. You might notice right here that there's a little fence piece in the middle of this yard, in the middle of this green field that belongs to the dairy farm. We realized that the dairy farm, the WarMinecraft style dairy building that we're using only goes out to here. Only goes out to right here. And so that means that from right here, see this fence right here? They're not going to do anything about the cows on the other side of this fence. Hi, welcome. So because of that, we decided to add the same type of Byzantine farm piece that we added to the children's farm, and we put it right here. So I know it's dark, so let me turn on the light for a minute. The sun is going down right now. So here it is right here. And Cretium is actually working off of this Byzantine piece. And let me show you. This is oh, I said Byzantine, sorry. Steampunk. Sorry about that. Steampunk. And now, see, I'm going to have to go and see who these people are for a minute so I can make an apology. Who are these people? Hold on. Let me come here. Let me come here. Let me get this. Let me touch this. Let me look at this. So Byzantine is Spumanti, but steampunk is Nubian and Motionless Train and Ulukovi. So they are all that's who designed steampunk. So this is actually, and let's come back here. This is actually a steampunk cow farm that fits inside one of the steampunk bigger buildings. Hello, Mr. Villager. Oi, welcome, welcome, welcome. We are in Prasino first. Vincentius, he is good. I have a little bit of a cough. I'm having a little bit of an allergic reaction to a detergent. And so it unfortunately is causing me to do that. Whereas Mr. Villager, Vincentius Primus, is actually quite okay. So I'm going to, just for a second, see this little patch of hay right here? I'm going to spread my sleeping bag on that patch of hay and go to sleep. Because it's raining and because I want to continue right here. So we don't have any lights in this area here. We might want to consider that right now, and I think I see a place where I would like a light to be. So let's come over here. Mr. Villager, before you run off to the things that you need to run off to, I want to show you the change that we made on the building. Is it comfortable? Well, you remember they used to make mattresses out. They used to stuff hay in mattresses, and that was what you had. That was your I could do it like this and put them here, and I think I will. And that used to be a mattress. So we're just, you know how they show people sleeping in hay bale in farms sometimes, and they're sleeping on the hay in the loft, in the hay loft and stuff like that. So we'll just pretend that that's what we did. So don't go anywhere for a minute, Miss Villager, if you can afford to stay. I'm going to take you to the Antiquities Library, where I changed something about the front, and I wanted you to see it before you go away. I know you have to do stuff, but I just wanted to show it to you really quickly. So let's run. We're gonna run over this way, and notice he's working on this, so he's got it completely blocked there. But let's run this way. Let's run past the school. Let's run through the dorms. Let's go here. So yesterday, you remember we were working on the atrium, right? This morning in Twitch, I went back to the atrium and was looking at it. And I have an idea that I want to bring this, see this trim? I want to bring it around the whole roof of this building. But this is what I needed to see. This is what I was waiting for, to see where this was. But I think we're going to have, I think we're actually going to have a, what do you call it? What do they call these kinds of roofs? A green roof? You know, where you actually have green growing on the roof. And I think that we're going to be able, yeah, this is what I thought. I think we're going to be able to do that because of this roof, because of the roof in this area right here. So it's a shame it's right there, but it is. This is actually the doorway here. So when she gets done building this, and this is Elise who's working on this, we're going to have her upgrade it. When she gets done, we'll have to blend this building in with these. But the library is going to have a green roof. That means we're going to spread green across this top as well. And we're going to bring this trim that's on the outside here all the way around the corner and across, even across the glass. We're going to put that white trim to put the whole building together. This is the new idea that I had for the front. The reason why, remember that there was black inserts in here? Well, when I put the doors in, I didn't like it. I did not like the way the black looked. And so that was something that I had to fix. And then I fell kind of in love with those doors that I have there, which I'll show you a close-up in just a minute. What am I thinking of? Slab, andesite, DE. I was like, what am I trying to think of? Andesite is what I'm trying to think of. So we're going to light the place with lights on the ground, which was Vincentius Primus's idea. and I really like it. And then I'm going to begin to put in the actual steps in this area right here, and between those, look at them using the door. Yay, look at that. So these were the doors that I decided that I just loved, these doors. And since we already had chisel on the inside, this is a part of the Incan design anyway, I thought it would be really cool to put those in, and I really like that. And then I started doing this, but I just didn't like the black anymore in those in the inserts, so I took the black out of all of those. And how are you, by the way? I'm fine. I'm a little frazzled. I had a bunch of things to do this morning, which sort of interfered with the times that I am normally streaming. And so I was a little late this morning for my morning stream, and I wasn't sure right away if I was going to make this stream or not, but everything worked out anyway, and so here we are. So I'm just making this part up right now, just because all of a sudden I just had this idea to make the stairs do this. So then the next set is going to be this right here, and I'm afraid this part of the hill will have to come away just in this section where we have this going on. We'll see how far this comes in just a minute. Right here, we're going to need one of these under this, right here, and we'll take this away also. But that was what I wanted to show you. So if you have to go, I mean, I totally understand that you have things to do, and that'll be, and I will see you later. But, oh, and I was explaining about the dairy, but I can tell you more about that later if you have to go now. And I'll see you later. So yeah. And let's put this part here. And I think this is actually going to work perfectly. Let's put, I think you're over too far. Let's put a grass piece here. Let's put this in the ground. Nope, this. This is the next part right here. And we'll just go ahead and put this part in. Oops, oops, oops. Okay. And so that means right behind this fence, we're going to have the walkway. It's going to come down right here. And that's okay. We're just going to have it do that. It'll just come down right in this spot right here. So we're putting in this part right in front here, and this right here. And then I'm going to look at this, because what I might do, you might have an archive about one of our funny representatives. It's already available for me. I don't know if it's top secret. Let me see something for a second. Yes, I wanted to talk about the new dairy, and I can do that. Just hold on for a second. Let me look at this and see if it's top secret. By the way, I love the village houses. I love them. Already ate a fish in front. Says it was an accident. Partial taste. After greeting a crusher colonist. Seizure during a work shift to leave earlier. Hated his colleagues. Oh, that's a shame. We eat fish. Mermaids eat fish. So that's okay. That's actually fine. Mermaids are known for eating fish. That is our food, just like land people eat animals, you know. And so, yeah, that is all right. And nothing to worry about. In this area right here where this trellis is, I don't know. Let me think about what I want to do about this, because I might want to make this like a place where there are benches and things, and some place for people to think, to actually sit down and like read or something like that. But let's come over here. I actually like that story too, by the way, the story that you sent, and that's pretty cool. Hold on for a minute here. I'm gonna come up in here. I love the names. I think that he's taken over that bed. That's right. He liked that bedroom. And he's taken over. So I'm going to use the bed in here just because no one's assigned here yet. So we'll use this bed. And there we go. Okay. That's what attracts you most about building cubic, tiny, compact, and tiny, useful homes. Tiny homes. I like it. I agree. And those are really nice looking. They really are. I could actually see a whole village of those. I definitely can. All right, so, ooh, look at this. Piers is working on the Alchemist already. Wow. This is going to be the new alchemy building. Right here, we're going to have 2 alchemists, and we can only have 4 people living in this house. I don't know that I want to have the 5th, the way this house is situated. I don't usually like having this house be higher than a level 4, but if I have an alchemist, if I have 3 librarians, that's 4 people. So where's the restaurant? Where is Kasem going to be? I'm going to have to make this a level 5 so that there's enough room for Kasem to be here as well. The restaurant, he's running the little eatery, and you just can't understand the need of people to make those huge and exaggerated homes. Even there are those who know that there will certainly have at least one empty corner. Yeah, it's a curious thing. It's just one of those things where what makes people feel comfortably. Some people, bless you, Vincentius Primus exploded. That makes, I think some people just like to feel like they have space, and architects like to make it, and some people think that having a lot of space in a place is like wealthy, is like having a palace or castle or something like that, you know. Yeah, yeah. But I've never been. I mean, palaces and castles. Yeah, they have their. I don't know. I don't know. But usually when you have a palace or a castle, um, they're not one, there isn't one person living in those big, huge houses. It's like Downton Abbey, or isn't that the name, Downton Abbey? King's palaces and castles had all these people living in them. Like the queen had people, the children of the king, the queen's handmaidens, the king's servers, and all that kind of stuff.
Footmen.
So, huh?
Footmen.
Footmen and things like that.
I've been trying to
You were
figure
trying
out what balanced out handmaidens.
handmaidens and footmen, yes. And yeah, so it's one of those things where everybody probably thinks that, the king in this huge house, but they were never alone. They were never the only ones in there. And even when you watch, you know, pictures of royalty and stuff, they're never alone in those big monstrous houses. So, yeah, it's interesting. It is curious. Okay, let's do something right quick. Now that I've showed, oh, look at that. That's interesting, actually. I like it. I might take this down, this part right here. I don't know. Let me see for just a minute. Let's get, well, I don't have to get it. It's right here. Let's get this for a second and just put this here to make a difference. And so this is the main entrance. And it comes down to here. Let's take these pieces and bring them over right here like that. We might as well bring this one over too, and make that go like that. Okay, and I definitely like that. So this is the area here, and we'll put some things here that people can come out here and what? I don't know. Maybe we won't. Maybe it'll be like the library in New York City, on Manhattan Island in New York City, the New York Public Library, the one that has the lions out front, is just massive. It just has these massive stairs that come down to the sidewalk, and they don't have anything on them for people to sit. People just sit on the sidewalks, on the stairs and stuff. So I think we might do that. We'll see as things start to get fixed. But right now, there is nothing we can do until these buildings get finished. So after she finishes working on that, she is going to, I'm going to let her finish the auxiliary level 2 and then go back to working on the level 4 of this restaurant. I need the restaurant to be up pretty quickly so that we don't have any problem with the foods, and we'll do that. Okay. And these right here, I guess so. I'm going to take them away on the inside. And on the outside here, let's look here. Let's close that one. And I think all that is fine. All right, so let's go to the dairy. So with the dairy, what happened, and I was explaining it, I think you just missed it. That was the first thing I was explaining in the but I'll re-explain it because it might be confusing actually. So we'll go over to the dairy. Let's run. Run, 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 run. We're running. We're running, 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 running. I thought wait a second. Hold on a minute. I thought Piers was working on Fuji's place. I thought he was supposed to be working on Fuji's place because I didn't want him to think that he was going to cross the river. Cancel. I wonder if... Oh, shoot. All right. Nah. Let me look at something for a moment. Well, he's working on it already. When he gets done, he'll start working on Fuji's tower because it's not a level 5. It actually is not a level 5. So this is, we're downtown Prasino, and I am headed towards the dairy, which is on the other side of town. So we're going to run for a minute. And even though Mr. Villager and I like tiny houses and tiny homes, to each his own. Whatever you like, whatever makes you happy is fine. It's not really a criticism. If you have the only criticism I would have of places like that would be the amount of electricity and it takes, or power it takes to run those. And in some respects, what do you need?
Problem?
You need a pickup? What does it look like here? Are you completely full? No, you're not. So let's talk about this for a second one more time. So the farm, and we'll do it this way. So the actual WarMinecraft farm by Ramblin' Man only goes to this post right here. That means that the only cows that the farmer will see have to be inside the building. Uh-oh. Hold on a minute. Are we gonna bomb? There we go. Have to be inside the building, or they have to be in this yard right here. They have to be right in this little tiny yard. And that's the thing that isn't going to work, because we want to have a ton of cows. Where are the cows? Did the cows find a way out? Oh, interesting. Are you stuck under here? Hold on a second. If they are, I might have to do something about this. Oh, there was a half slab. They were stuck where the slab was. Okay, now they're free. The slab under there made it so that they... Let me do something here. You see what I've got? Hold on. Do I want to go to sleep for a minute? Let me go to sleep here for a second. Freeze. Freeze. Hold on. I'm going to make it so that they don't come under here. You found the meat? Yes, we did. We found it all right. It is trying to hide under the bridges. But what I can do to make that not necessarily something is to bring up, especially in this area right here, bring this whole section up. And then they can't, oops, they can't actually use it, this section. So we're gonna bring this up right here, too, and there we go. So they can't get under there anymore. They can't really get across here, and there's no way across here. They just thought they found, well, it was raining. They might have just went underneath during the rainstorm and then got stuck under there. So let me see what's happening. They can walk this way. I don't mind them walking in that part. Yes, we definitely found all of the cows. Why were those slabs there? I probably was landscaping. It probably looked nicer at the time, or it's left over from when there wasn't anything here, and those just happened to be there. But see this part right here where there's that huge piece that comes up like that? And I probably was trying to make it so that it didn't look all uniform, so that there were different areas and different looks to some of this stuff back here. I'm just making it like that. But right now, I'm making it so that the cows aren't going to go under there and think they can stay. So they can only go this far underneath. And that's fine. Okay, so right now we have, how many cows, guys? We have 1, 2, 3, 4 adults. We have 4 adults. When we get closer to maybe having 6 or 10 adults, we'll have 2 of the cows go back. But he can come all the way out to here. He can come all the way out to here to get the cows, see? And that's why we put in the steampunk farm piece, cow piece, so that he could do that. Now, them coming over here, they're actually outside of the farm right here. But they're not going to stay over here that often, so I'm not really too concerned about them coming over here. If I think they are, we might close that off, but I don't think I have to really worry about it. Cows on top of the 4-leaf clovers? No, I don't think I'm going to be able to have 4-leaf clovers in this yard, in this area, because the cows want to stand on the 4-leaf clovers. That's not right. That's crazy. So let's take these up. And we'll just have the small 4-leaf clovers. And that'll be fine in this area. I was going to mention the situation with the dairy. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, nah, we don't want them standing on those. Sorry. So let's do that again. So this building as a farm only comes to here. So any cows that are right here all the way over or inside the building would have been the only cows that he would have taken care of. And he wouldn't take care of any cows that were in this field here. So what we decided to do to sort of offset that was to add, like we did in the children's farm, we decided to add the steampunk cow farm, ranch, whatever these things are called. I call them dairy when I'm doing it, but they say it's cowboy, and you can see it says cowhand. And so we added another one in this corner here specifically so that all of this grass area up to this fence right here is now the farm. So he's going to walk all the way out here to get to the cows that are within this part right here. However, you can see that some of them like being over here, and it's okay. It's okay if they do. I don't actually mind if they wander around in here. I want us to have enough cows that that's not going to be a problem, or we're just going to have to do what we did with, and I'll do it right now, what we do with the sheep in Rosa Ouro. You know what we do with the sheep in Rosa Ouro? We go get them. So we can actually go get these. Let's come here. You love those buckets that stand at the side. Yeah, isn't that nice? I do too. They did a really good job of the art of the hut block for that, and I really love it. And look how perfect it looks, mixed in with the hay in this area. It just makes it look like that's the way it's supposed to look. And I could actually, whoops, not you. I could actually take another one of these and bring it over like this, so that this is like the hay spilled out. So you know how when you walk in hay and it gets all over everywhere. So we're just going to have some of that. And then in this area here, we're just going to have more hay stacked here, since we took away the hay from that corner. So we'll put some stacks of hay right here also. And because this is, remember all that hay that was outside? You literally, oh, on him. Yeah, isn't that cool? Look at that. Look at how they changed the what he's wearing, so that he actually has a bucket, and he has the milk jar in his hand, but yeah, he actually has a bucket on him, which is really cool. That is really, really cool. So let's go out and get these guys here, and we'll bring them back. 1, 2, I think I can, nope. That baby is just going to have to follow the adults back. But let's bring them all the way back into this area right here. 2 and 3. Let them all go. Where's the baby? Did the baby follow? Yes, of course. Babies follow. That's what they do. And so now all of these, except this one here, are on the farm. And there we go. So now I know they're going to go away, and I don't care about that. I can do that whenever I feel like it. Come and get them, so that he works on it. But eventually they'll stay here or come here. We could put some hay in a place here for them, and I like the idea of that. Let's do some hay here. This is just for them to eat. Let's put some hay down on the ground, right in this part right here. And this is just a part of what they have to eat, and then we'll just put one of those there, like he has some hay set there for them, in case that they get hungry. And look at, we got babies, we got little babies. Now this is a decent herd for this amount of land, and I think this is good. So we just need 2 more, and then we'll put back the cows in the downtown area. So we will essentially have 3 farmers. We will have 3 farmers, cow hands, and that is going to be really fun. Wait, I shouldn't close these because they will come in here if these are open. So let's open these so they can come in, and that'll be good. But they're out for the night. So yeah, so let me see. The size, it's so cute. Yeah, especially for the farmers' hats. Yes. If the players could make 3D models on their skins like this normally, I certainly would feel like on 2040, I don't know the reference, but if the players could make 3D models on their skin every day for it to be a reality, well, so you know that whenever, like for instance, if you wanted to make skins, you can for the colonists. It's the number of skins that you have to make that is the problem. And that's what takes the length of time. It's something close to 240 different kinds of skins. So when the cowhand goes home, he takes off, he puts down the bucket and all of that, and those things, it's half, yeah, and those things actually, those changes in clothing are actually have to be made too. So it's interesting. He doesn't just put down a bucket and walk away. Yes, that has to be a part of the clothing, that he no longer has the bucket on him anymore. And let's go for a minute. We're going to look at some of the clothing. Now we're still using the Hellenic style. In the fall, when the weather starts to be a little bit colder where I am, I know it's summer where you are, but where we are, so probably the middle of the month, we should have our first really sort of chilly weather. Next week and the week after, we should start having a preview of the fact that it's fall and winter is coming. So we should have it just in time. And what usually happens is that it's all beautiful until Halloween. And then just when you need it to be nice weather and comfortable so you can wear whatever costume you want to wear, it turns freezing cold. So that is that is something that we can look at and see. We'll probably change their clothing in a couple days, like maybe next week. How does that sound, Mr. Villager? Or should I change now? You tell me. Would you like to see? They're going to go to default wear. Oh, what did we say we were going to use? Ooh, let's look. I think that we were saving the Asian wear for the spring, and that we were having them go right to the default wear for the fall, and then in the winter they're going to be dressed Nordic. And that's how I'm kind of giving them seasonal wear, doing it that way. And let me look here. So they're wearing Hellenic now. There's default. When we have the party, the holidays around Samhain, Halloween, they're going to change into all sorts of things. We can do, actually, that's not working. Oh, that's so interesting. That's not working. We can do nether or we can do undead, depending on what type. I like doing undead. Undead has some wonderful clothing, so I like it. East Asian, yes, we've been using that for the spring, and so the default is what we're going to use for the fall. Should we rush the fall? Should we start having some fall now? Why don't we? Default. So now everyone is going to be dressed with a little bit more clothes. Oh wait, I didn't change. Yes, I did the style. Okay. The name pack, I might have to have some kids, believe it or not. I actually do not have enough people to take over the new sheep farms, the two new sheep farm positions. Let's go to the sheep farm for a minute and let me see if I have anyone who has any of those kinds of skills. Cresium, of course, wanted to run the bigger farm. He's been running this little itty bitty farm for a long time. And Trey right now is taking care of the sheep that are here. Let me just look for a second and see who we can have as farmers. Trinity is the school teacher. Emery is a builder who no longer is building. She's a lecturer, she's a teacher at the school. Mercy, we looked at something and we thought that Mercy might actually take over. See her skills. She has a lot of intelligence, which means that she's a librarian. Look at her mana amount. So she can actually take over the university when Tucker and Ilberic go to the Antiquities Library. And so Ryan, why didn't I see Ryan before? Ryan's perfectly suitable for it. He absolutely is. We actually have Ryan, except I'm going to put him at the other farm to help Cresium. Cresium and Ryan are going to work at that farm. And then Fallon is a librarian, Imani is a librarian, and Valerie is the other builder who is lecturing. But that's very interesting. I missed Ryan the last time I was looking at this. And Ryan absolutely would be great here. He's living 100 blocks away from where I am. But Tucker's living 73. Okay, so that's actually fine. Let's do that. Let's assign Ryan to help Cresium with this flock of cows. Are cows a flock? No. Flock of sheep. Herds of cows. You think I didn't speak English. Flock of sheep, herds of cows. And probably have herds of sheep too. But we're going to come over here and we're going to assign Ryan to this house here. And let me look and see what it says. It does say an axe and it does say wheat. And let's come to here and manage workers. And there he is right there. Look at him coming up right at the top. Now let's see whose kid Ryan is. Who does Ryan belong to? Let's come all the way down the list. He's one of the last of the kids. He belongs to Yisrael and Ryan the girl. They raised Ryan. And Yisrael is a carpenter, and Ryan the girl is running the shop. So this Ryan is adopted, actually, and was given to them to raise. Let us put him here. Let us put him here. And there we go. So now there are 2 cowhands here. I'm going to, now I have to find him someplace to live. So let's close that. He's living way too far away. So we're going to have him move into housing over here. And depending on how I'm doing this housing, I might have to shift some people around here. So let's come here and look. Are they doing that thing where they're just going back and forth and they're not actually going anywhere? Because I think that's what they're doing. No? Who is that? King, what is the matter? Let me see what's wrong with King. King, come over here. Oh, you're going to stay over there and do your job? Okay. Let me see what's wrong with him. He keeps going someplace else. There's not enough space. Okay. So, for some reason, he's not getting a pickup. Let's come here and unable to comply. A pickup is already in progress, but of course he's completely full. So let me see if I can cancel his pickup here, the one that he has on him. Let's cancel both of these. So now let me see if I can get a pickup to come here. A courier will come along shortly. Let me see if someone's been here, if it's the same problem. Request pickup now. Let me look. Yep, sure enough, exactly the same problem. So let's come over here. She was talking to someone.
I can't work like that.
I guess you can't. I totally understand
Without this,
why.
I can't work.
Let's cancel those things. And now let's ask for a pickup again. Request pickup. A courier will come along shortly. Okay. Why they weren't getting picked up? It might just be that I got out of the game and got back in. And so they weren't recognizing. Look at the change. Look, he's changed. This is Fuji now. Ooh, let's look at everybody. Oh, I forgot. Let's look. And there in default, this is King. That's what he looks like now. And here comes Marvin. Yes, Marvin's going home. And look at his outfit. So see, they have on much more clothing. And that was Trinity going in. Marvin and Trinity lived together, going into their house right there. Let's go. Let's go to the rock for a minute. And look, this is how our visitors are looking now. Our visitors' dress is changed, which is actually kind of interesting. Let me do something here. Let me do that. Let me go back to the game. And there we are. Okay. Let's, we're going over to the rock to make sure that everyone goes to bed. I haven't seen all colonists are asleep. Let me look here. Have I gotten one at all and all colonists are asleep? I have not. So we're going to stay awake until we find out. And there it is. Dun, 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 dun. It looks really beautiful at night. Well, that works really nicely. See, it's all lit up. Now the moon is out. I thought the moon was out. Where's that light coming from? Oh, Kiara, thank you very much for reminding me. So the cook has to make the golden carrots. And what happened was Minecolonies, I think, and this is just a thought that I have, I think that they shifted the fact that the knights and archers and druids go to sleep. That used to be in the civilian area, and they moved it to the combat area. And when they moved it, it broke the sleeping habits of them. So I had asked for some, but it's not here that I asked. Did I get any of this? Let me look and see for a second. Cancel. Let me try and get golden carrots. And let's see if I can request. Let's just request 6. I don't remember how many we need. I'm going to request 6 right now. And let's go to the warehouse and see if there are any. So, wasn't it already in combat? I don't think it was. I remember it being in civilian. And I think that's the thing. And hold on a sec. I've been in for a little bit of time. So let me see. Nope, not there. This part. Golden carrots. GOLD. And we have nuggets, so we don't have to worry about that. And as a matter of fact, I think I'm going to actually find the nuggets and give them to the cook. Give them to Sincere. Do I see them anywhere? There they are. Let's go down into the main area here. And we've got some here. Let's give him, he only needs 60. Well, let's give him more just in case. And let's continue. Wait, I'm going the wrong way. Let's go this way. And this will lead to going back upstairs. And thinking a little, it makes sense to be in both categories, but it would make even more sense to be in combat. Yes, to be in the category with all of the things that have to do with druids and knights. Because remember, they weren't sleeping like this. They weren't sleeping on the street. That's new. That's new. And when I went in, it was in a new location, and it used to be that it was like broken up to maybe 3 things. I thought you did it 3 times to get them to sleep less and less. And I think that they've decided to just make it one time that you have to do research for it. And guard related stuff. Is that what I said? I might have said something wrong there. Yes, I did mean that. And let me come here. Let me make sure that I taught him how to make this crafting recipes. And yes, we did. See, we gave him the recipe for it, and now he has carrots and gold, so he should make those. And I think what I'm going to do to make sure that he makes them is to break the post office box there and put in a new post office box. I don't remember which box is the last one. I don't remember how many you can have, and sometimes it doesn't, the last one that you put in is the one that works. So I don't know whether that's true or not. I don't care right now. I'm just going to take the post box and put in the new one right here, just because I can. Post. Is it not called that anymore? P-O. There it is. It's all one word. There we go. So let's put this right here, and let's do that one more time. We're going to request let's request 12 golden carrots. Wait, that's not where it belongs. Request VENCAROT. Now let's request 12 and request, and there it is. So it shows that the chef has these things, although I just delivered it, so they're going to deliver some more, because at the end of the day it didn't show that. And thinking even further, that's too cheating, you know, too OP. The people be able to make guards not sleep. Never. Only through one single research. It would be even cooler if in each research we don't have not even those phrases related to references, but also phrases explaining how those things are supposed to be possible. So this is what it looks like now. I'll go there. I'll go to the university and I'll show you what I found because it was like I could have sworn, and I knew that they weren't sleeping on the street before, and the fact that you noticed means that I was right, that they weren't sleeping on the street. I don't like when they sleep on the street, and so I had done the research already for it. Let's turn into a land person. And let's come over here and let's look. And let me make sure I don't have any carrots already. I do not have them yet. Let me go upstairs. And nope, there is nothing here. The best explanation is magic. So the way I tell the story is that when you combat, when you do the coffee, see it says coffee right here? This is new. When you do the coffee for 4 golden carrots, they sleep 100% less, so they don't sleep. But the way I do it is whenever they're tired, they go back to their station, because usually guard towers have beds. So I just make it like they don't sleep in the street, that if they're really tired, they just go back to their beds and sleep. So I don't have any golden carrots on me. So that's why it's saying I can't do that. And you notice it's behind tactical. It's behind tactic training. So you have to unlock a barracks. Oh, I did not notice that until just now. You have to have a barracks before you can stop them from sleeping in the street. Whoa, you have to at least unlock it so that they won't sleep in the street. You have to at least be thinking about a barracks. Wow, I didn't realize that. Yes, now it makes sense. Yes, I agree. Yeah. Okay, And so, yeah, so accuracy comes first, and these things that make it so that right from the see, they redid it because they've put accuracy first so that people can, so that the guards, the archers, the knights, the druids can actually do something, and you can make them do it better. But look what it says. It says requires a barracks level 3. Requires a barracks level 3 for those things. Requires a combat academy level 3 for the next part. And that's what they did. They tied these into the buildings in a new kind of way. So this requires a barracks level 3 in order for these to be done. I can do it because I have a barracks. I have a barracks level 5. That's what the firefighter's balloon is. And so I didn't notice that it required those. Forget everything you said before. Exactly. Because I didn't even realize it because I have a barracks already. I didn't realize. I have a tendency sometimes not to read. Now look at the parry. Look at the knight's armor. Requires a smeltery. Level 1. See, they changed all of this. And this requires a smeltery. And then this requires a combat academy level 1. And so they all have these new requirements. Look at this. A trick shot requires an archery level 3 in order, and requires 5 bows. So it's a nice redo of the technology here. So leather, the leather armor doesn't require a building. See that? So boiled leather and leather. And that doesn't require a building. The telescope doesn't require anything. And the guard armor down here doesn't require. And the standard. Now this requires that the blacksmith learn plate armor recipes. And that requires the blacksmith to be at a certain level in order to do that. And then this requires guard armor in steel, requires a level 5. A level 5 town hall. Now before, if you got the plate armor, you couldn't get, I think you couldn't get the steel armor at the same time, but maybe I'm thinking, no, I already had these unlocked. That's right. I already had them unlocked because I was trying to get to plate armor. But look how they put the diamond armor into the 5. So you have to choose between all these other 5 things because you can only have 1 per level. Interesting. Now, I think this weekend coming up is the weekend where they're going to have this huge Minecolonies on their Patreon server with their patrons is going to have this huge war games. They're actually going to have these raids, and the player is not going to be able to help. So the player has to set up their town to defend itself without the player. And they've done it before in the past. They offer prizes. It's actually really fun to watch. And if you have Twitch, and if you go out to Discord, you can see when they're going to do it. If you have a Twitch, if you're able to go out to Twitch and watch from Twitch, you'll actually be able to see them have these war games. So they're going to do these raids, and they're going to do them on a specific town, and that way everyone can watch how that town responds to a raid, and the raid gets harder. There's going to be 2 of them, and the raid gets harder, I think the second time or something like that. But you can check all the information about it. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and it is pouring down rain in Prasino here. There's Alamar, and so now we have everybody dressed in warmer clothes since it is coming to the fall season. Go get a room. She's still working. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So she wants to stay, well, she wants her store to be open, even though it's pouring down rain. And that should be Benedict? Or was that Fuji? I couldn't tell who that was, but everyone's going to look different now because they're dressed differently. And it's going to be so fun. It's so fun to see everybody. Orion should be here. There he is. Oh, look at what he's wearing. Look at that. He's modeling for us. He is the dye shop owner, and that is the dye shop default wear, and that is what he is wearing. That is cool looking, Orion. I like it. And this is a visitor. Let's go over here. This is Ava. Oh, look at Ava now. See, she's got on a little shirt and top. Yay! Were they outside?
No.
They arrived.
And the bird brought them here.
Oh.
Along with the 2 other boxes.
Oh my gosh. She brought them in? Wow.
She brought them in.
Exactly. Oh goodness. Okay. All right. Vincentius Primus, everybody. And that's who that was. So yeah, it's a little, I need an umbrella. I definitely do. There is a trader. We haven't had an actual trader in a while. We've been getting the other traders. Hold on for a minute. Let me look at something here. And see. Nope. He just has normal stuff. I was wondering if he had been changed. But nope. He still has just the normal trader stuff. And now this is Jace, because he's carrying an axe. That's our forester. He probably just planted this tree right here. And you love, hold on, both of them just standing behind, like, yeah, they do that sometimes. They go, who are you talking to? Oh, it's so funny. It definitely is. Yeah, well, you can't take them through. So it's bad enough that you're walking all over his stuff. Orion's like going, it's a customer, it's a customer. He's trying to touch every single piece. He's trying to, grrr. You have much more patience than I do. What does he bring? What nether did they go to? Exactly. Because he actually has some nether stuff on him, doesn't he? He's right there. It's nighttime. Okay. Since it's nighttime, I'm going to go to the rock again. And we will go to sleep for a moment. And then we'll come back. And is it okay? Let's see. Yeah, he does. Oh, look at me. Look at me. I'm actually a land person with legs. I'm actually walking and running. Let's run in the rain with our beautiful legs. We've got legs. It just sort of, I feel so sorry for all the druids now just falling asleep all over the place. But we're going to go in here. That is really funny. Yeah. The trader in the nether. Or he just traded with somebody. We'll say he traded with some other, with skeletons or something to get the nether stuff. How is he getting nether stuff? Exactly. All right, so let's continue for a minute and do some things. I'm going to go to, actually, wait, before I leave, why don't I just go down here and change into a mermaid. So let's do that. And here we go. Yeah, I don't like to use, I like to be a land person when I go into the university, so I don't have to worry about damaging the hut block by accident, and I don't want them to insta build. What do you need? I think you might have been asking for that since yesterday, so or since earlier. So we'll check and make sure. We'll just let him ask for that again. And there's Kiara again, and we'll see if if Sincere made the carrots, the golden carrots. Look at that, it's just gleaming in the sun. Oh my gosh. You just feel sorry for the druids, the couriers listening. Say, go to the nether, ambassador. I'm out. Yes. Yes, indeed. And thank you for reminding me about Garrett. I think Garrett is actually doing some nether visiting.
I'll take care of it.
Yisrael, look what you look like now. You look what you look like. So this is the default wear for the carpenter, and that's what Yisrael looks like. And then over here, where's Ryan? Ryan, the girl, should be wearing the default wear for, there she is, and that's what the girl version is wearing, and that's really interesting. I'm not sure what that dark thing is on the front. She has maybe she has an apron on that has a band on it on top, and I think that's probably it. And there is Ryan, and our florist and our beekeeper are up here. We saw Marvin, there's Marvin right now, going to his farm. And we saw King earlier, we just weren't thinking about it. And let's go to here. And so now this is what the couriers look like. Couriers all are dressed in nice, neat little uniforms. All look the same. It's shining and reflecting more light. Okay, and let's go to Sincere for a second, and let's see if we can get the... Hi, there he is. Hello.
Good day to you.
Hi. And let's see if he has Nope, he's got breakfast. Let's come in and let's see if he made them and they haven't been delivered. No, he has the same amount of carrots and the same amount of gold. This is a level 5 cookery, and Sincere is should definitely be at the level 5 level, and he's not making them. He's not making golden carrots.
What is it?
Yeah, I see you. And you could say, well, he just got to work. It's only been since last night. I could say that. All right, we'll give him a day. I'll give him a day. And we'll put it in. I'll just give him a day and see. Maybe he's just getting himself together. It is pretty early in the morning. It's 11. And he had restaurant foods probably to make. Does he act like he's making anything? Sincere? That the cooks have in their, and the chefs have in their back pocket, yeah, I have actually. I have indeed. And there he is, and look how nice he's dressed up. And this is Finley right here. Let's look at the farmers for a minute. So we have that new farmer, and let's see how this is going. So here is our new farmer right here.
So what will it be for you?
And let's look at, what are you asking for? You haven't received these yet? Okay. We could split some. I'm going to split some. I'm going to go into, we haven't made the cheese cave yet. Ooh, how much time do we have? We don't have enough time. Shoot. I'll make it tomorrow. Tomorrow's Saturday. I'll make it tomorrow. Let's borrow some things from here. Let's borrow 2 of these. I was supposed to get rid of that. This belongs to other people. I'll give him my axe for a minute, and let's give him 2 of these. And so that he's not waiting, and I'm just going out this door and through here. Ryan's hair. Oh no, this is not Cresium. This is not Cresium. This is Ryan. Now Cresium probably has hair too now, but let's as a matter of fact, let's look and see if he actually does. So we're going to go out this door right here, and we're going to go here, and let's find Cresium and see. Uh-oh, there's another one of these. Take this away and see if he, did these grow back? I thought I took these away. Didn't I take these away? Oh, that would be wild if they actually grow back. But let's see if we see Cresium. I don't see him in the field. Oh, were you talking about him? You were saying Cresium. Was he here? He's not here. Why aren't you here? Ah, is he sick? Hold on, what time is it? No, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So Cresium is there. I mean, that's Ryan, the boy, right there. We have a new Ryan the boy. I don't want to call him, because usually if they're not at work, it means they're sick. And I would rather not call him out of the hospital. So we'll come back and we'll check on him. And let's look at what's going on here. Let me see if Posco is working on anything. He is not. So let's see what level the sheep farm is now. Let's see what level the sheep farm is. That's Trey, the sheep farmer. And this right here is all the things that were added to make it compliant as a level 5 build. It has to have certain pieces in it, and that's where they put them. So I'm going to take these away. So I need 2 stairs, and I think that's a slab. Let me see. It is a slab. So we have plenty of oak, but the prismarine brick slab and the nether brick stairs, if I take them out, I should replace them. Prismarine IS, brick slab, and the nether ETHER, nether brick stairs, 1, 2, and I think that's correct. Yes, it is. And then I can just take these away right here, and there we go. We'll take those as well. So this is now a level 4. So he's going to make this a level 5, and when he does, then it's going to have end stone stuff, and he'll probably need those things back. I thought. I'm being so weird today. Build options, Posco. I might as well give them back to Posco. He's going to have to put them back. I just took those out, and he's going to put them back. So see this right here? See this right here? This is how big that farm is. The sheep farm is. The sheep farm goes all over where you see that construction tape. And the cow farm does the same thing. So that's what I'm talking about in regards to that. And am I moving? Yeah, but I'm on, there we go. I am, oh my gosh, I can't believe I did that. So I should have checked to see if it was a level 5, and I didn't. And you know, I had the hint that it wasn't a level 5. I looked at it and was like, where's the end stone? Isn't there supposed to be an end stone piece? And that was supposed to tell me that he wasn't finished with it. So he'll start it in the morning. We're just going to give him back these pieces right here. And hopefully he has some more spruce stairs. And if he doesn't, they can bring them from the warehouse. But I did that. I did. I took those down too soon. I did. Okay. So let's come here. That's a visitor right there. And let's come up. So notice that everyone is fed and everyone is working, and all of that is running very well. So let me go to sleep for a minute. We can check the restaurants and see, but I think most of them, I think that everything is fine with the restaurants. There's the visitor. We're up super early in the morning. Who's that? That's Angel. There's Angel. So we'll come down. She's wearing her little chef hat. She's the restaurant owner. And she's down here. And let's look. And let's see how much food she has. She has nothing.
Yes.
And she goes, yes. She has not a drop of food. Okay, so this is going to be interesting. So tomorrow when we come back, I'm going to have to check all the restaurants again and see if all of a sudden that the cookery isn't working again. She has nothing. Certainly the range of this sheep farm could hold an entire housing district. Yeah, it could. It could. Oh, and I was supposed to take them out of the field, these construction tapes. I have to be careful about that one. That would be terrible, wouldn't it? If I made that go away, the field piece go away. Let's just take these for a moment from here off the main street. I always usually do that. I know I can make them go completely. I know. But I like to have a little bit of them so that, wait, how do I get in here? Here we go. So that I can tell that there's some construction going on. Construction tape. Just wanted to take it off of that. And is there some in the tomato field? There is not. But there is one right here. And she's doing tomatoes. Are you still complaining? Did you still not get a pickup? Did you guys still not get a pickup? Oh! She did get a pickup. She
Without
needs
this, I can't work.
another one. Inventory.
I can't
Let's
work
come
like
here. I know what you're saying. So let's come here and let's request another pickup for her. She already had a whole bunch of things on her. They actually did do a pickup. I will work on it and let's cancel. And let's look here and request another pickup because he's stuffing full too. So we'll request a pickup for both of those and I'll check and see. Certainly okay, let me see. This is not on the streetcar line, which is good. And over on the other side here, I'm just going to check this. Sure enough, it's right here. At least it doesn't go into the school. I'm not mistaken. That's correct. All right. Okay, so we're good. We're actually going to go. Do I have a lot? Oh, man. I should have checked this earlier. I should have realized that it was too quiet and checked it earlier. So they are out of food and the cook isn't making any. Is it possible that something has changed with the orders here? Why are there not any orders? Let me just try this for a minute. She has a big restaurant. She has a rack here. She has two. She has 3 racks. Let's see if Ember has any food. Ember doesn't have any. Ember has very little food left. They're not going to come over to Ember's. I don't know why they don't. But it's okay. Somebody's eating the food, right, Ember? We'll put some of this over here. We'll have Ember help out and put this here and see if anyone will eat it. She's just going to do a taste test of it. Let's come here and let's go to minimum stock. Let's do 9 pottages. 9 Wait, I did it wrong. Hold on. 9 pottage. Pottage. And let's do 9 of those. Let's do, that's a whole row in a chest. Let's do 9 muffins. F-F-I-N. And let's do 9 rows of muffins. And let's do sandwiches. Which one? The pita? Let me see. The stuffed pita they can do. They can't do the hummus easily because we don't have that. Let's select that. Did I not add the other one? Shoot. 9 pottage, P-O-T-T-A-G-E. You probably saw that. Select, and let's do that. The Great Hunger. Yeah. And let's do 9 muffins. Let's do the muffins again. M-U-F-F-I-N. And select that. And do that. And there are the muffins. Okay. And what else do I want to put here? 9 pitas. We have dolma. D-O, 9 dolmas. D-O-L. Let's do the dolma. And we'll do that. Okay. Notice they're not cooking any food at all. They were cooking food before, and now they're not at all. So we put the rice there, but no one's going to eat it. They're not going to eat it. So I just requested that food, and we'll see if he's going to make it. Yeah, it's happening again. It definitely is. Let's go down to sincere. I'm just having warm memories right now. Yeah, nah. Everything's fine. This isn't happening in Rosa Ouro. This is happening here in Prasino. And usually they got, when they were out of food, they got, let's recall, and he probably isn't working anymore because he, let's cancel that, because he doesn't have, now he has milk in here and he should be making some of the foods that don't require that. He hasn't made the carrots yet. He's not making anything. He actually isn't making anything. So we're going to go to the rock. I don't know what's going on there. We're going to go to the rock. I'm going to fly to the rock for a minute, to the rock restaurant. Usually Clements has rabbit, and because she's serving druids, and the druids are interesting. The druids, the firefighters sometimes are away with the balloon, and the nether miner, sometimes they're away. But look what I've got. Look at what I'm looking at. And it started all over again. Sure enough, she doesn't have any. She's got some rice. She's got fish. I'm going to take 2 of these down to the other restaurant. I'll take this down to the other restaurant. No one's eating it anyway. The people who are here aren't going to eat it. Let's look at this. This is just pots and pans. And we'll just have to see. I can't even make that food. It's not, it's the way that this is that the player can't even make the food. So would the colonists have some recipe that uses carrots? people in here are getting tired of baked potatoes, bread, and beetroot soup and normal beetroots. Any ideas what to do? I don't know. Save them for a rainy day. The recipes for carrots, there isn't carrot soup. All there is cooked carrots. You can cook carrots, actually, in the same way you can cook beets. I think that is a part of Minecraft. I don't think that's part of Minecolonies. The thing I can't do with Minecolonies is cook the Minecolonies food. I don't think I can put it together, but I'm gonna try right now and see if that's been added, because I don't think so. I don't think so. Let's come down here. Let's come to the restaurant that's suffering. I'm really gonna have to do some for both. I'm hoping that this will take care of some of the people, that we might have some 3s and 4s that might eat some of this food. So we'll put this here. We'll split this and see. The bakery is not baking anything. Bakery is not making any bread, or if they are, it's not being picked up for the cookery to cook it. And we'll see. It must be enough for now. And actually, before I come up here, let's come here. I should be over in Rosa Ouro right now, so I'm just gonna leave this food and I'm gonna find out what in the world is going on, because they were making food and the people were getting fed, and now all of a sudden they're not doing it again. So I want to find out what happened. So I'm going to leave that, and I'm going to hope that some can eat it. Let's look at something here. I don't think we have one here, but I want to look at something. I can do it in the cookery, because the cookery has all the recipes. See, that's just tea that she's sending up to there. So let's go to the cookery for a minute. Let's come here. Let's look in here. We grow rice, so there should be a ton. Uh-oh. Here we go. I'm lagging. That's actually lag. Let's come here and let's look at the food. Let's take, I know that the pasta is tomatoes, onions, maybe garlic, but what's missing is butter. So let me see if I can even make butter, because it's been that that the player can't make any of these foods, that they have to be made by the cook. So if I put butter in here, see, if I put milk in here, see, it won't make butter. So tomorrow, if there isn't any food, do you cultivate mushrooms? The only way that I can cultivate them is if I grow them like berries. I would have to grow them like the berries in order for them to have them. And I don't. Let's go to Rosa Ouro and see if it's happening there. Let's go to Rosa Ouro. We should have been in Rosa Ouro already. Save and quit to title. Mine colonies, the farmers in mine colonies will not grow. They'll grow, I think, nether mushrooms or something like that, but I don't think that they actually collect them. You would have to collect the mushrooms from the farms the last time that, because the Shire farm actually has mushroom beds in the basement of the barn. The Shire farm actually does. Yeah, you're going to need to make it by yourselves. Yeah, it's the same with us too. I don't know that they'll eat it. I don't know that the mine colonies people will eat anything. When they get to the point that they're at now, they actually need mine colonies food, and pottage is usually the thing that satisfies everybody. Huh? Look at me. I am apparently taking some time off sitting here. Let me stand up for a minute. Let's see. There we go. The world is coming in right now. Let me stand up and move and get off of this. Let me change my view because I apparently don't want to get off of this. There we go. Nope. There. Okay. All right. And now shift and get off. Let's see. There we are. Okay. And okay. So let me check. Let me check everybody. Let me check and see what kind of food we have here. Why all of a sudden we don't. Now, she still has food, and that's good right now. We have 2 cookeries. We have 2 in here. I don't know that that's going to make a difference. That's one of the things that we're going to see. And I'm lagging now. Sometimes when I change worlds, it causes me to lag a little bit. And the reason is because Vincentius Primus changed it so that the entire town stays on. Because it was getting so that the cookery, if I went to one end of town, nothing got cooked. But let's look and see if she's asking for stuff. Yay! So this morning we actually did have the cook. The cook actually made this morning in Rosa Ouro, made the golden carrots, and we had them. And so we did the research this morning for the Druids. So we will not see Druids anymore. That thing that you saw, that thing that you saw right there. Yep, I'm lagging. I have way too much time to be lagging like this. Let me ask Vincentius Primus for a minute. I'm starting to lag because I've been in and I've gone back and forth between the 2 instances. Would it actually pay for me to get out? I still have an hour and I have almost an hour and a half left. Or do you think it'll just be okay? Would it make a difference if I got out?
Well, it would definitely make a difference if you got out and back in.
Okay, let me get out and get back in because I am definitely lagging.
You mean the game's lagging, right?
Huh?
You mean the game's lagging, right? Not you're lagging. You're lagging, getting out and back in isn't going to help.
Vincentius Primus, everybody. Oh yeah, I'm absolutely lagging. Okay, I'm not going to be able to play.
So it's you, not the game.
Yes, it's me, not the game. Okay, guys, just for a second, I'm going to get out of the game and get back in. So you'll just have me for a minute on the screen. Hi. Hi.
Just for a second.
Yeah?
I'm lagging.
You're lagging?
Yes, so I'm going to get coffee. So just for a second, I'm going to get out of the room and then get back in.
Ah, oh my gosh, that's funny. Ah. Hi. So what I'm doing is getting out of the game and getting back in. Just to okay, quick game. And there we go. We'll be out in a second. I think I'm gonna have to bring up CurseForge in order to get back in. He just went downstairs. He just went to the kitchen. He'll be back in a minute, Mr. Villager, and I'll tell him. I'll tell him. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let me see. Let me get back in. So let's do CurseForge. And CurseForge is coming up. There it is. And then I'm going to do 120. This is 20 and play. Because I started making the 21 mod pack, I still have a 19 mod pack as well. So I'm still doing those. And then let's come here. And now I'm in the game's installing right now. And I'm going to keep up CurseForge until it installs completely. Sometimes if I take it, the CurseForge away too soon. I know. It doesn't, but it just seems that way to me. I'm drinking grapefruit juice. That's what I'm drinking right now. Okay. And let's come here. This has been a long day already. It really has. But not really. I mean, not in comparison to people who commute to work, people who have kids. I mean, yeah, I help my sister, you know, but she's not a child, and I'm not, you know, I don't have to do that kind of care. But people with that kind of schedule, I have nothing even remotely like that kind of schedule. We were in Rosa Ouro. We're going to go back to Rosa Ouro. Why is Romeo inside your coat? Uh-oh, is he hiding? He's not hiding, is he? Isn't it hot there? I thought it was summer. Or, no, it's spring. It's spring, isn't it, where you are? Yeah, it's starting to be spring right now. No. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. He is staring at you. Okay, we're back, and this is much better. And that's interesting. He's staring at you? Is it cold? Is he cold? Or is he afraid? Or is he wondering, what are you looking at? He's like, "What are you looking at?" I'm just hanging out in your coat. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Okay. What do I need here? What do I need? Oh, I was looking at restaurants to see if they had enough food. And she does. That's why I was so shocked that they don't have enough food. Because I had checked these guys earlier, I think. Now, see how much food she has? She's not getting, I'm not sure that she's getting any more. She should be getting more dolma. Look at this, minimum stock. Look how many she's supposed to have. Oh, she's only supposed to have one? That's not enough. X. Let's at least have her have, this restaurant has huge stores. This restaurant can store a lot of food. So she has 1, 2 racks here, 3, 4 racks, and then she's got 5, 6, 7, 8 racks in this restaurant. That means that she can have a row of everything. So why don't we make all of this go away? And what we'll do is we'll give her a row of everything. So 9 muffins. Let's start with breakfast food. She's going to have 9 muffins. And there's the muffins, select, and added. Let's have 9 stacks. 9 stacks of pita, P-I-T-A. Let's do lunch pitas. Let's have the hummus pita. Let's do one of those. Let's add 9 stacks. There should be another pita. Hold on. 9. 9 stacks. Let's do hummus. U.S. And there it is, the pepper hummus. So we'll do 9 stacks of pepper hummus. We have chickpeas. We have chickpeas and we have bread, and the only thing that we would be low on is milk. Let's do 9 stacks of pottage and do that. P-O-T-T-A-G-E. Now he left. Aww. He's like, well, obviously, I was trying to be away from everybody and I made a mistake getting in your coat because now you're looking at me. Oh my goodness. Let's have 9 stacks of dolma. And we do that. And I think that's all I'm going to do. Selected, and so I have those. There's other food, of course. I think I'm just going to do those here. Muffins. If she was cooking fish or meat, I would say let's do some breads to serve with fish, but she's not cooking any fish. And that's interesting that they're not cooking. Now she does have some stuffed pitas back here and some pottage. So she has a fair amount of food for right now. It's not going to last that long because she's one of the major restaurants here. This is where most of the people come. The other restaurant where most of the people come, I'm going to check right now. And while we're checking, we can look at Lexi's restaurant. Lexi is the farm to table restaurant, and she is in between the downtown restaurant, which is Isabella's restaurant. No, Ela's restaurant, sorry. Isabella owned it originally, but Ela took it over when Isabella moved. They traded restaurants. Isabella wanted to live at the Wide River, And so she took over that restaurant. Let's come here. Let's go inside here. This is Lexi's. And let's see what she has in her inventory. So she is almost out of food. See, she only has 22 of these, but she is actually serving. Where did you get bread from? So she's actually serving fish and bread and roasted garlic. Yum. That actually sounds wonderful. Yummy. Why do I have so much? Oh, I was working on stuff. I forgot. I was working on things this morning on Twitch, and I'll show you what we did. Should I put this down? She's closed. I'm going to close them. She's closed right now. Let's go over to Bera. Bera has the University Cafe, the cafe near the dorms, and she runs out of food really quickly. So let's see if she has any food. And
Did you and the game
see.
stop lagging?
Yeah, getting out and going back in actually worked. Thank you. And Mr. Villager said hi.
Hi, Mr.
Actually,
Villager.
Mr. Villager said hello.
Oh, well, hello then, Mr. Villager.
And let's see how much food she has. So she's serving roasted peanuts. She got some bread. She's also serving fish. But look how low her Minecolonies food is. They're not getting any Minecolonies food. Something that they did in the last thing messed something up. And that's going to be interesting to see. What am I going to do about it? We'll just wait. Why don't we just wait and see how bad it's going to be? So far, we're more prepared here than they apparently were in than they apparently were in Prasino. Prasino got caught off guard this time. And there is Maya. Maya's just going back to her tower, and I'm going with her. Oh, I thought she was, but she changed her mind. I'm going with her, and I'm going into her tower. She has a bed on one side. See, that's her bed over there, and this is mine right here. So let's just go to sleep for a moment. I wonder what happened. Something happened because it was working. It was actually working, and they were actually they were making food, and everything was fine. So this morning we discovered that, this morning on Twitch, we discovered that a piece of, we made an alteration right here. And the alteration we made caused some of the researchers to get trapped down in this location right here. So we had to redo this part, and we still haven't done it properly. This part right here actually turns in right at this part, and this stair actually turns right here. Do I have a stair in my hand? They go to, this stair is supposed to be right here for them to go up like this. And that is the way it was meant for them to be. I'm not putting this piece back that was here. We don't need it, but I did want to put this here in case they needed that little bump right there. But when it was like 2 o'clock in the morning, and Poppy and George, or Jorge, and Alana were all downstairs in a crowd just standing right here when I came down. It's like, what are you doing? And so I figured what happened was there were some panels here, and they sometimes see panels as whole, not sometimes, I think they see panels as whole blocks, which is ridiculous because, well, no, it's not. Let me take that back. They see panels as whole blocks. I might be wrong about that. Why don't I say that? Because they do use them for rooms, as walls in rooms, and they have to walk by beds and stuff like that. One of the things we did this morning, which was so fun, so in the same way we put the dairy in because there was so much work that we were going to do on it, we put in the bakery, and dun 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 dun, the bakery is finished. It is a level 5. I haven't done the interior yet. There was so much groundwork that needed to be done. We stopped the couriers from thinking that they could come up the mountain this way, and they no longer do that. And this water is the water that is being pumped out of the hill. See, underneath here, underneath all of this is all water. Underneath King Mountain is a lot of water, which is why they were here in this desert, is because there was plenty of water from these rivers and inside the mountain. So yay. So this part is done. I haven't done the other part that I want to do where they can come out here and actually sit and have a little meal and things like that. I haven't done anything on the inside with the kitchen area here. There is that a piece missing? No, it's not. It's good. So this is where they come up, and this is where people can come and sit and have something to eat. Look at the amount of space this bakery has. Wow. And what I want to do is see these posts right here. I want to add, I'm going to take these off of the table. I don't like the size of the cakes, and I usually take them off. I want to add umbrellas, like the umbrellas we have in the other locations, so that the tables have an umbrella over them. And I think I want to work on that. I was just waiting to see. Eloy, why are you here? You shouldn't be here anymore. So I have a barracks level 5, and we did the research, and see the research, it said, oh, it was on the other. Let me check something for a second. Let's run down here. I want to see if the research is still showing. And then I want to, wait, I don't have to go that far. I can go to the university here and look. This is the nice thing about having several university buildings. A lot of them must be cold. Desert mornings can be cold. Let's look here. Let's be super careful. And sure enough, the coffee is done and the Druids are sleeping. They're still sleeping. So let me look at something for a sec. It says guards need 100% less sleep. Okay. So, so that's two things. So we'll have to check. We'll have to give them a chance and see. I'm not the only one playing this game. So I don't, they have an entire, Minecolonies team has an entire server full of players. And they're going to have this big weekend coming up. So anything like the fact that the food isn't working or the guards are still sleeping, that's going to interfere with the thing that they have planned for the weekend. So, yeah, we're just going to have to, I think what I'm going to have to do is let that be sorted out by them. And they're really quick about doing that kind of stuff. They really are. And yes, they are still taking care of 20, even though they're doing 21, in the same way that they were taking care of 19 when they were doing 20. So that's not going to be a problem for a while. They'll announce when they no longer are doing 20, but that's not going to happen for a while because they usually have the one, the previous one is being supported as well as the one until, you know, for a little while. So there's always two. Let's come here. So we were here when we realized that one of them was sleeping, but we were going to work on the interior of this. There's nothing in here. So this is where they have the grind, and up here, and that's where they have the ovens. So they need a lot of counter space in that area, and we'll do that. We were going to look at I'm not sure about, oh, there's water in behind here. That's why. Nice. So we can put something right there and that will solve that. We aren't going to be able to use the paper thins. We need real tables so we can put actual food on these tables. And we also need, we'll do regular benches in this place. A place where you can enjoy your sweetbread in peace. Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I want to do, see how there's right here? See this right here? So we can bring this up about this high. And I think that'll be good on each of these tables. We're going to put umbrellas on these tables. It doesn't rain in this area, but it definitely gets very bright and sunny. So we can put that on. And what are the colors here? Do we have any color choices? They have gray and yellow. So why don't we do gray and yellow, since that is the choice of the style. Let's come here and let's get wool. Let's get carpets. Nope, I think we're gonna have to go to carpets. Carpet, C-A-R-P. We're gonna get floating carpet down here. So this is a floating gray and a floating yellow. And we'll put those together. And it's gray, it's not light gray, it's actually gray. That's floating. Look at the beautiful sun. This is going to be a lovely dessert place for people to come and have desserts at night and just be here. Ooh, there's a chimney. Ooh, we get to do a chimney. Yay, chimney, C-H-I-M. These chimneys belong to Adorn, and they're really cute. They're very tiny, and look how easily that sits there and goes poof, poof, poof. But it only goes poof, poof if you're in the area. It actually turns itself off, which is really, I think it's really cool. Let's put the gray in the middle on these. I'm going to put the gray in the middle, and I did this wrong. We can't use these. I just realized we actually need to use panels. We actually do. So let me come back down in here. Now, the other night I actually slept on their rug. I pulled out my sleeping bag and just slept on their rug in front of their stoves. And let's come over here. We can't use the floating because we want to do a special look. So let's get Architect's Cutter, CH. And let's do the kinds of wool that we want. Woo! Let's do yellow, let's do gray, and let's come here. So panels, we would like let's do this circular panel of the gray in the center. We can do that one, and then let's do flat panels so that we make sure we have those. Let's move these out of the way, and let's move this up here. Let's do the yellow, and let's do panels for the yellow. I don't know that this is going to work, but we'll try it and see if we can make that look like it comes out from the center. That is going to be pretty intense, but let's try it just for the fun of it. So we're putting the gray right here, and we need to put it up one. So we'll put one here, and then, nope, that's not gonna work. Let me see if 3 is high enough. 3 is actually high enough, I think. This is an experiment that I'm doing. So let's put that piece right there. Then let's do a set of this. So I need it to be facing, let's stand here. I need it to be facing, let's stand here. I need it to turn around, and I don't think I'm going to get it to do that. It's facing the wrong way, and I can't get it to face the other way. Let me see if I can get it to face the other way if I stand, yeah. See, that one's facing me. Let's see if I can do it like this. If I can stand here. Let's try something to make it easier to do this. Let's take the gray wool, and let's put one here, 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 and here. And now let me see if I can get this yellow to go like that. That's what I wanted. Here, let's turn that around. Here, here, and here. And then in between those, we can either do the flat yellow or flat gray. Let's just do the flat yellow to start. Let's put those right in like that. And that gives us the entire umbrella. So now let's take these pieces out. Be super careful when I take these out. And there is the umbrella. And look, it actually is shading the table. And I like that. I like that umbrella. I definitely do. Okay, so let's do another one over here. And we'll do, that's the middle one. It's not gonna matter. We could do different colors. But should I do different color ones, or should I do yellow on the inside and a gray, or should I just have them all be yellow? That's gonna look really pretty with all of them there like that, isn't it? I think that's gonna be neat. Let's do the gray on the inside again, and we're gonna start by putting these pieces on first. So let's put this here, 2, 3, and 4. It just made it so much easier to do it, doing it like that. And now we can put the yellow here, 2, 3, and 4, like that. And then let's do this part, 1, and let's do 2, 3, and 4, and we have that one done. Let's come back to here and take those off carefully, and that gives them that look. And the last one here. So all the tables are actually going to be covered, which is going to be very fun. Yeah, it does. It looks like an actual outdoor eatery, especially for the fact that this is the wasteland, not just the desert, the actual wasteland. So it is hot, but there's always a breeze off of the river. See the river down there? It's only the river. And so it does help to keep it a comfortable temperature. Step back, I'm in the way. There we go. Nope. Let's try that again. There we are. I think I'm just getting there, the wrong location for these. Oh. And da-da-da. Okay. Do. And there we are. Yay! All right, and look at what that does. That is so cool. That is cool. Okay, so I've got a whole bunch of stuff on me, and I need to take it and put it away. So let me take these down, and let's get all of this to come down. This stuff, I need to take that to the warehouse. Those pieces there, and let's come here and let's make all of this go back into storage. Let's come here and let's look at tables. And let's see what we can find that we're going to like. These are outdoor tables. So we can do cafe tables. Now these cafe tables have white legs. I don't think we have any of these yet. I don't think there's anything. I'm just looking at all the different kinds of tables. We have some interesting tables in this area here, but we only have for the cafes. Ah, there we go. So see, we have some colored tables here, Let's see if we have a bamboo table or a very bright table, cafe table. I don't see bamboo. Let's come up here. Let's see if there's bamboo up higher. Is it my imagination? Does it look like bamboo is gone? I have these bamboos. Well, that is really interesting. There's a palm. There's the palm color. Yeah, I'm not seeing... There's bamboo of this. I thought there was a bamboo cafe table, but maybe there wasn't. Maybe there never was. Oh, that's a shame. Hold on. Let's try this one more time. All these tables right here. And I don't have any. I don't even have a quartz table. Adorn and all those people making all these tables. There are tables made out of slate, blackstone. See right here, blackstone table. And yet we do not have a table made out of quartz. A white table. That is curious. All right. There you have it, people. I just looked at every single table that we have. This is Let's Do Beach Party. This is their table. I might not like it. So we'll see. We could do jungle stuff, but I don't see anything that I want. So let's come up here. This is too orangey looking, the palm is. Okay, there's jacaranda without anything on it. I think that jacaranda actually is completely white. Yay! Yay for jacaranda! Look at that! We found something perfect. Although, do you want to see this table? Hold on, do we need to go downstairs and go to sleep again? Let's go downstairs and sleep down here. Let me get this for a second. Right here. Let's get this so that we have one of those. And let's go to sleep on the rug. But we have a sleeping bag. Look, it's a sleeping bag. So let's go back upstairs. We're going to look at the beach table and see if we like it. We would have to like it with these umbrellas. Let's see what happens when we look at it. It looks like that. Whoa! Did that just fall from there? What happened to the what happened to the I actually did just fall from there. That was curious. That's missing. Those ladders are missing. Nice sleeping rug. Yes. This is this sleeping mat is, I believe, let me see, is cyclic, and it allows you to sleep anywhere, which and the reason that I liked it so much was because it allows me to sleep underwater like a mer, and I love that. All right, so let's find us some chairs now that we want to go with these. So we have these white tables. They had white tables already. So we have these white tables. Let's look at chairs. We have white oak, but those look like indoor chairs. Let's look and see what the outdoor chairs look like. No. I think we're going to have to do benches. Yes, we are. Let's do benches, B-E-N-C-H. And that gives us these chairs. Look at the handcrafted warped bench. The benches that they have that look like this. But in a restaurant, we're probably going to want these. This is a full stripped birch right here. And I think that's going to be the one. Or we could do, I think that has the bottom on it. That particular one right there. I know. So let me see what it looks like. Let's take these two away for a second. And let's put this here. I might not like the white tables when I get this part done like this. I might not. Let's see. And let's come here. That's here. Let's have this table have 3 people sitting at it, and all the others are 2-seaters, and we can do that like that, and I like that. And downstairs, if we wanted, we could add another, maybe we could add some place where people could sit here and eat. We could just have a bench here for people to just stop and have coffee right there. That might actually be kind of nice. Let's do that. Let's remove all of these. If we're going to have lights, we're going to have these. And we can have one of those right here at this corner, since there are lights right here. So let's count. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 5 of these. We could do these for now, or we could do the things that match the roof right here. And that color is this color over here. So we'll do these pieces, and we'll do a legitimate light here, not one of the blue ones, because that's 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. And then we need this piece right here. And yep, that's in the right place. And then let's do a second piece there, and then a piece there, and then take that one away. And that gives us this light. And now from here, because I didn't get one, oh, those are hanging like that. Oh no. No, we need one of these from here. And I don't want the ones that are blue. Do I? Let's look at some of these down here and see, are they chains? Yes, this is what we want. We'll take the chain and we'll do the chain ones. The blue ones have the augmented light from the rods, which is fine, but we don't need that. And so we're going to put this here, because we're going to put a legitimate light right here. This is too dark in this area without that. Now on these tables, I think on the tables we're going to actually put lights on the tables, not food. So we're going to come here and we're going to do these lights right here like this. One of those, one of those, and one of those. Uh-oh. Ooh, it is pouring down rain on the lush. Wow. Wasn't that a quick storm? It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It's raining on the river and on the lush. And that's what's making it suddenly so dark. So, dun, da, da, da. So there is where people get service and can come up here and eat something if they want, or they can just stop into the shop. Now, the interesting thing about this shop, can I do it here? I actually can. Look, we could put in a service window right here. I don't like these. And, but we could actually put in a service window right in that spot right there. So let me get a counter. C-O-U-N-T-E-R. Let's get a jungle counter. Here's one right here. Let's take these guys. We don't need any of them right now. And let's get a trapdoor. T-R-A-P. A trap. Here's bamboo. Jungle. That's jungle, this one? I don't know that I'm gonna like it. Let's see. So that's jungle. And then this right here for the trapdoor, which means that this needs to be a full block right here, so we can have the trap right there, so people can come there and get served coffee or pastries, which means that right here we would have to have something, and we have to be careful. I can't have it there. We're not going to be able to have this carpet. And if we do have carpet, then it'll have to be in the floor and underneath. So, because we need stuff to be there. Wow, that is so dark. It's only 4 o'clock in the afternoon. If I didn't know better, I would think that was a thunderstorm. But it's only just raining. Let me see if I can go to sleep. It is a thunderstorm. Whoa, and we couldn't even hear it. That's how far away from the lush we are. We couldn't even hear it. Oh, I have to be careful about that. Wasn't that amazing? That was a thunderstorm we couldn't hear. That's intense. So we can have this right here. Let's look at doors. I could just do glass. Whoops. I always have that happen. Let's do glass. Let's see what the jungle glass. This is jungle right here. Or we can do this down here, which will give us that flower jungle right here. Let's see which one we like. So when people come up to the door, it would open like that. And yeah, I know these are facing the wrong way. Unless I put the doors to open out? Okay, maybe. Let's see. So they would open this way. So when you came to the door, it would just open. Okay, fine. I don't like it. And I'm not going to like this because this is super pink. Jungle wood can get pretty pink. And I don't like it. So let's find this. I do want the glass, and I want it to be like that. So I'm going to use the modded ones. I'm going to use a door. Although, because we're in the desert, in the wasteland, sun coming through glass like that is going to be very, very hot. Let's do an architect cutter. RCH, architect's cutter. Let's do jungle. Let's do jungle wood, and let's do glass. Let's do white glass, glass that doesn't have anything on it. Let's come over here. Let's put this down. I'm actually going to do the creeper door, I think. I wanted to see what it looks like as a creeper door. So we'll put this here and this. That'll be fun. Let's turn it around and put this door in and see which one we like. And then let's do a normal door. Let's do this door like this. See, and then you have a glass door. Unless I wanted to do, which I don't think I do want to do this door, but I'll look at it for a moment and see what it looks like in this. So let's come here and let's look. Let's do the creeper doors first. So we could have the doors look like that. Ah, that looks fun. I like that. I actually like that. I think we're going to do creeper doors. I think we are. That looks so fun. Yeah. So the owner can still see through the door to see that someone's there. How much time? About 20 minutes, actually. We're going to go for an additional, for 20 minutes. And that'll give me the full 3 hours, which will be 5 o'clock my time. So yeah, so we're almost done. We're almost done. And there we go. Dun, da, da, da. We have that. We have that. That's looking a little strange. You can see the planks be a little transparent. The planks are? No, you can see the glass. See, there's glass. And then the face. And then there's glass right there. And the glass piece is set into the, the wood pieces are set into the glass. So that might be the thing that you're saying makes it look a little transparent. Is that part? I like them. I actually do. I like that. For some reason, I definitely do. This is where the baking is done. So I think I'm just going to have this part where the baking is done. Because it does that like that, let's do this. Let's have one of these here and that be like that. And then I won't be thinking that I can walk over into that section all the time because those are sitting right there. Let's make all of this go to. But you like them too? Okay, cool, cool. Let's go in. We're gonna open up the doors here. And let's do, this is where they're going to serve some food. Now what we can do here, actually, sure enough, we can take that away. Excellent. Excellent. All right, so that is going to allow us to put another cabinet piece right here. Now, if we wanted, let's get a drawer piece. Let's see if I can get a drawer with a top like that. So I need a stone drawer top. And this is where it always falls. This is where we fall down. This really is. I love those tops, but they don't have anything that matches. So what if we do, instead of doing drawers, what if we do wardrobes? No, books. Let's do book. And let's see if we can do no. So I'm gonna just do, let's see if I can do counters, COUNT. I want a drawer, DRAWER. Let's go to jungle. And why don't I do it this way? Jungle, JUNGLE. Let's see what I can find. Ah, see, it's a good thing I did that. It's called a cupboard. That's why I can't find it. And I'm glad I did look. And here's this. And here is, I think we're just going to use the cabinet ones. I'm really glad I went to look. And if we want a top, we could do, look at these guys. We could do this. That's andesite. We could do andesite and that, but I'm looking for, what I'm looking for is a cabinet, above cabinet. I guess we could do this, but I don't want the jungle part. And now we're in trouble. There's always something. There's always something. Let's see if I can put that on top and on bottom. So I can put this here, but I want it to be facing the other way. Nope. All right, so it's just going to be like that. Let me put this here, and I don't like it. Shoot! Shoot, shoot, shoot. That's all I can say. Shoot. Drat. Yes, by the way, there is some requirement for me to consider a new place as colonizable, just so that you have a notion of how to decide this stuff. Colonizable. If it's near the ocean, it needs to be ocean that has coral. It doesn't have to be right off of the coast, but there does have to be some nearby, some coral, like out in the sea. I would love it to be visible from the land, but coral is where I live, where the mermaids live. So that's one thing. If it's land, I like dramatic, dynamic. I like things to be dramatic. I like dramatic landscapes to build into. So that's the only thing. Does frozen count? Frozen would be okay. I would have to do what I'm doing here, or what I'm doing at Prasino. Prasino, neither of these places have warm ocean nearby. and I would just not have a place. I would just be far away from the mermaids. So I would be like, you know, this would be like being really far away. Hold on a second. Okay. All right, I just got a message from my sister, but she forgot that I'm streaming. Okay. So yes, so Frozen is really dramatic, and if it's beautiful, that would be fine. The problem with Frozen is that the Minecolonies people only have Nordic to wear if it is frozen, if it's totally winter all the time. Nordic looks pretty wintry, and that could be done. But yeah, okay, I can't use these counters because I can't get anything else to match. So as much as I love them, I'm going to have to pick something else from the jungle class here. So I could do these jungle drawers from functional, but that jungle top I'm not sure about, and that's usually what happens to me, is that I want the top to look different. This jungle is too pink. This is the normal jungle pieces. I'm looking at, whose is this? It's not telling me who this is for some reason. Let me put it down. Oh, it's Moa. Okay, that's why it's not telling me. Okay, let's go back to jungle for a minute. G-L-E. Let me see what Moa has in their jungle collection, and see if I can use some of this. I could, I guess, use this. So see, it has an andesite one there. And then, oh, that's Dawn of Time. Wow. And then it has this front. Hold on. And at least there would be some part of it. So I think that's actually going to probably be the best version. Now the question is, do I want the dark? Do I want the andesite? Hold on for a second. Shoot, I was almost going to make it. Clothing variety will be an issue. Yeah, it would be. It would just be I suppose like being a member of the indigenous tribes that live at the North Pole, or live, you know, above that. What do you think? It would be crazy to try and build on top of icebergs? I don't know. It depends on how big they are. It would depend on how big the icebergs were, to see if I wanted to do that or not. So yeah, and we can use this closet. Yay! And we can have so these are the pieces that we can absolutely use across this. Let's put a light here. Really? Okay, let's put a light here. I'll have to figure some lighting out. So do we want the dark one or this one? Let's do this one since they have stone there. This is this part right here. So we need above that, we need this cabinet to be right there like that. And that gives them a cabinet right there, and that works. Then here, we can use the second one of this, but we can have the smaller cabinet if we want. be right here. We can have one of these be here, and that gives them a little bit more. I suppose I could have this one. Yeah, that works really nicely. And then that is that's where they serve food. And right here, we could have bakery things. We're almost there. We've got about 5 minutes left to the day. Let's get a fruit basket right here. So everything is okay? Okay, good. Yeah, because it would be like everyone would be in Nordic all the time, because Nordic looks like it's warm enough, and we would just have to do greenhouses because we couldn't have farmers being outside for long periods of time. The thing would be, what are the couriers wearing? And that would be the thing. Is it mandatory to be a coral sea? Not really, because I'm living here, like I was saying. Prasino and Rosa Ouro do not have a coral sea nearby. But if you're making something, if you want something, yeah, that's one of the things that I sometimes like. But in this instance, I was doing this. These two kind of had to do with Zaf. So whatever you want to do, I'm just going to tell you though, with the super winter biomes, they'll all be wearing the same clothes all the time. And if that's okay, then that's fine. With the, and other than that, that's the only impediment, is the clothing, that they're not dressed warm enough for a super cold biome, unless something is taken into consideration. You thought the same, hot houses, and you have the right plans for that. Well, there would have to be hot houses anyway, in the same way that in the desert here, we have what we have. Let me get some pieces for them to sell. What can we get? Bread. Bread looks good. Let's get cake. Let's get cookies. Cookies always look good. These cookies always look good. Cake, kinda. It looks like little tiny, like single serving cakes, like they're making. But there's not that many things that Chroma Hills has that look good in there. And so that's the thing that I'm looking for. So we'll do this. We can put it right here like this, except I need to put it there on the counter. And then we'll just put cookies in. We'll just have it be cookies right there. And the plans might change depending on the context. What you mean is you have plans for both versions. Industrial hothouses for more modern-like town, okay. Or igloos. You're gonna have igloos? Let's see. And I can only have one more here. Although I don't like it. It's so closed in right here. I don't really have a lot of room for anything, so why don't we just have this be one of the bakery areas? Something like a hut tent for keeping the crops and hold the heat inside of it, or else something more. Tribal. If it's in the jungle, yeah, that'll be nice. If it's in the winter biomes, yeah, that's going to be a little difficult. And what's next to this? Ooh, Look back here. There's another rack. Why can't I reach it? Is there a rack in front? Is there an invisible rack here? There sure is. Is there two? Good gracious, this place has so much. There's racks here. See? There's a rack right here. It's just invisible. And this one here is invisible. So we'll put that one on top. Right here. Wow, that is a lot of food. That really is. So yeah, that's going to limit us a little bit in what we can put. So why don't we put something in the middle of the floor right here? Right here, let's put a table where they put bakeware, pastries on, or something like that. Let's do it. This is the only part of the floor that doesn't block walking. Right there. So let's do a table there. What is it going to be? Something more modern or more like traditional? Are you asking me? I don't know. It depends on the location. I like doing steampunk. I just like having both things. I'm not really doing like 21st century, you know, builds. I don't think there is a good 21st century style. I haven't found one yet that I like. When House of Doggus, for example, on Twitch, is using urban birch, it's probably the closest to looking like 21st century, but there's only one type of housing. And the minute you go to the other housing, it starts to look all sorts of different. Let's look for a table we can put in the middle of the floor to be like a work table. And so it's going to be one of the tables that has 4 legs. Let's start there. So are we going with industrial gender? What does gender mean? You mean industrial style? Genre? Are you thinking of genre? It's going to be really like frostpunk. Yes. That would be quite nice. I'm fine with that. Oh, I love these tables. Mr. Crayfish's new tables. Why don't we use these? The spruce is probably going to work the best. I think the jungle's going to be too pink, although we could use the light color. But see, we've got that pink there. Let me see if the jungle... Is that jungle? Well, it kind of matches those pieces right there. Wow, this is too close, too big. Does that seem awfully big? That really does. Wow. That seems like a really big table. But that's all we can put there. Putting 2 of them is too much. And I think that's all we can have. So since we can only have that, let's go to bakery. Let's do bakery. Let's see if there's anything here that we can do. There is not anything that we want to do this time. Let's go to cluttered, which is right here, and let's look. Oh, I'm over the time. Yeah, so everything is ready for it. Okay, Mr. Villager is making a seed, I think, and it'll be really interesting to see what the seed is like when it's done. I think it's going to be really fun. Let's try. I'm over time, actually, Mr. Villager, and I think you have a time constraint, don't you? Hold on a sec. I should actually go, and we'll continue. We'll continue this the next time I'm here. I could put this right here. I want to put this somewhere. I like it. Okay. I wanted to use that, and I'll just put that there for right now. Like that's something that they have. We'll see if we put it in a better place later. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Mr. Villager, obrigado. Obrigado. I'm glad that you were able to stay for so long today. That's so cool. Thank you. Thank you very much. And everyone who watches, thank you for watching. For those of you who watch after the stream is over, thank you very much. It's really fun to have everybody watching, so I appreciate that. And here we go. We've been listening. This, by the way, is Bandcamp Friday. So if you go to bandcamp.com, any music that you buy, actually all the proceeds, everything you pay goes directly to the musician. And that is being supported by Roland as well. So Bandcamp and Roland are doing that. Drone Hands is on Bandcamp, and we've been listening to his music, and now we're going to listen to Vincentius Primus. So here we go. Bye for now, everyone. Bye for now.